Welcome, my dear friends, once again to beautiful book on Tulasidalam. Thanks to Patriji. Because of him, we are practicing meditation. We are enjoying our life. Not only that, but we are enjoying his wisdom during this beautiful time, right? Sun is setting and we are setting outside and we are trying to go inside. So it's a perfect way to start. And let us start with this. So there is a beautiful picture of Patriji talking and spreading the message everywhere, right? You know, not only Eastern people, but Western people, everyone. So talking about only truth, only truth. His journey, his speeches, his life is completely dedicated to truth, my dear friends. And the perfect comes is Dharma. And the next statement is Dharma. So in Dharmam concept, what Patriji mentioned is, there are two types of things will be there. One is Amushmikam, second is Aihikam. Amushmikam means life after death. What happens after we die? That is called Amushmikam. Aihikam means the life, the definition of life now. Like, you know, when we are living, what is happening? When we die, what happens? So that is that mentioned here. And what Patriji is saying is, our dharma is to know how to live and the truth of living in this world as well as the other side world. So that is our dharma, my dear friends. So there are so many types of dharmas. Again, the main dharma comes is knowing about our own journey, knowing about consciousness, knowing about our own journey, knowing about why we are here and how things are happening here. Like, you know, the example what we talk, right? We see perfect world versus chaotic world. What happens other side world? So if you don't follow your dharmas during the lifetimes, you see definitely a chaotic world here. And when you experience the chaotic world here, whatever inner, outer is that. Whatever up there, down is there. Same thing, right? So same thing, right? Outside, like after death also, you experience that. You experience not being treated well there. You experience confused. You experience chaotic life there. One must read afterlife books, my dear friends, in order to understand. So Patriji says that there are so many souls stuck there because they are in the hope. They are in the hope that somebody will come and save them. Like, I'm sure they must be learned when they were on the planet Earth that Jesus will come and save you, Rama will come and save you, Krishna will come and save you. And going out there, the masters, whoever is like guiding them, they ask them to come to the other places. They are not willing to go because they are saying that Rama will come and Krishna will come and Jesus will come to pick them up. But that is not going to happen there. So they are stuck there. And after several attempts, they are able to go with the angels to cross the tunnel. So they are stuck at a tunnel, my dear friends. So some people, they stuck on earth plane only. Some people, they stuck nearby surroundings only. So it's so important to have this knowledge, my dear friends, to have liberation. So dharma. So what he's saying is, absolutely we must know the ihaloka dharma, paraloka dharma. That is what Patriji is saying. So, and also next chapter is dharma, adharma. What is right, what is not right. So what this sentence is saying is, the reason why we are happy in this this side, and okay, so the reason why we are happy here and there, that only we have to develop. So what is that reason? So why we are happy means because we know the truth. We know that we have the right knowledge. So our focus is on only the right knowledge. And again, same thing here, they are saying that you must do good karma, good creation, good actions, good speech, everything. When you do all these highly vibrational things in your life, then you are in dharma, and then you will be come out of dharma. What is adharma? When people are not willing to practice meditation, when people are not willing to killing animals and eat it, that is adharma, right? And when we practice that, we definitely don't see the progress. And what Patriji is saying is, when you practice dharma, right? For example, you left eating meat, right? So, and you are following the dharma, but in your family it is turbulence that you have to cook or you have to feed whoever is coming. Like, it's so difficult, and sometimes you reject to do it, and people get angry. So what Patriji is saying is, it is okay to not to see the greater results when we follow the dharma, right? So Mahatma Gandhi or whoever, like Mahatma Gandhi, he got a freedom, but at the end, he was killed. But it's okay, even though you get killed, like when you are following dharma, please follow. You might not see the results immediately, but you are building a better world. That is what Patriji mentioned, is always follow your dharma. And again, same statement here, dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. We all heard this statement several hundred times from the childhood. From the schools, always we heard this, right? Dharma rakshati rakshitaha. In this statement, we will understand dharma eva hato hanti, dharmo rakshati rakshitaha. Tasmad dharno na hanyavo, mano dharmo mahodivat. So, I mean, I said, right, what if we kill something, if we kill someone, we will be killed by them. That is called the law of karma. And if we save somebody or something, or if we save something, then we will be saved by them. For example, like we do not know how much bad karma we accumulate by killing animals, right? And then definitely we have to take that karma either now or later, or always universe has its own plan. It is not going to punish anyone. It is going to just give whatever you have done, because that is the law of karma. And if you so if you kill something, if you kill someone, you will be killed by that. If you save someone, you will be saved by that. So always try to save yourself, try to save animals, try to save nature, try to save Mother Earth. There are so many things you can save, right? So always focus on saving saving, so that you will be saved by the universe. That is what Patriji mentioning is here. And also he mentioned about jnanam dharmam. So when you understand who you are, when you accumulate jnana, right, knowledge, then you will be able to follow the dharma properly. See, before I was not vegetarian from the childhood till I did not know, right? So, but after I realized, I quit eating meat. And then how I was able to do it? Just because of knowledge, my dear friends. If I would have not have the knowledge, if I would have not meditated, knowledge is important also. To follow, you need to have energy. To follow, you have willpower. So, and the willpower came with meditation, and the knowledge came from many masters and reading books, all those things, right? Even meditation also, we realize that. So what happened is, knowledge and combination of meditation, my will is increased, my energy is increased, so that I can follow the right dharma. So always dharma rakshati rakshitaha. That is what Patriji is saying that. And the next one from Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna and Krishna, they both were talking, and what they are saying is, like Krishna is explaining about Trayi Dharmam. So Trayi Dharmam means three dharmas are there. One is bodily dharma, second is soul dharma, third is taking care of our surroundings and all the living things, living beings. That is another dharma. So in especially, so out of these three dharma, everything is important. So some people, like, only practicing, like taking care of body, only taking care of their things, like, going to gym and eating good food and all. That is good. That is their dharma. And the second one is, they're not even taking care of their bodies. They don't see how they are not touch with other people, like, isolated, and they are only focused on Atma. That is another dharma. And the third is taking care of other beings, right? So even if you miss a single from these three things, but Patriji saying is it is not complete. One must to take care of all these three dharmas. One is Sharira Dharma, second is Soul Dharma, third is oneness Dharma. So the third one, right? Like in Telugu, Manachuttu unna itara pranula Shreyashu Patla Dharmam. So we must take care of other beings. We must take care of other beings' progress. I developed, but what about others? Like if you are developed, but still other people are suffering, when you see them, you also feel suffering, right? So you try to help them. You also help them to come out of it. So these three dharma, following three dharmas are very, very important, my dear friends. And we will go with this, and then we'll complete here, and then we'll go into meditation. The next one is, it is talking about Chaturvarnalu. So four divisions Patriji is mentioned, like whatever you are inside, you will do outside same actions, right? If you are loving and compassionate from inside, you will do actions which is related to love and compassion. If you are jealousy, if you are fearful, and what you will do the same thing as outside. You will do the things the same what you had inside, you will do the same thing outside. Like you make fear. If you are fearful inside, what you will do, you will instill the fear outside. Oh, did you see the job market? It is going to go down, or like, you see that market is going to go down, or we might get recession. All those things will be there because the fear is inside you. So whatever inside you, you will spill outside the same thing, right? That is what he's saying. And Patriji divided all these things into beautiful concepts, like these four concepts. Let us understand one by one. First is Purusharthalu. So in that Purushartha, four things are there. In Purushartha, one is Kama, Artha, Dharma, Moksha. Right? So first is Kama, means like first stage, only we care about ourselves. Second is slowly we extend our hand. And third is Dharma. What is Dharma? We will do that. What is right? We will do that. Fourth is Moksha, enlightenment. And then the second one is Upadhi. The headline is Upadhi. In that Upadhi, four again. Shariram, Manassu, Buddhi, Atma. Body, mind, intellect, Atma. Right? So again, we have to develop from these things, right? So from bodily consciousness to mind to intellect to Atma. So when you come to this end, right, moksha, see, when we come to that end part, right, we will take care of all this rest of the parts in a very good way. Atma, when you are in that Atma, right, you will have right intellect. And when you have right intellect, you have right mind. When you have right mind, you will have right body. So in moksha is also same, right? When you are enlightened, you do the right dharma. When you do the right dharma, you are taking care of other people. When you are taking care of other people, you know what is needed. It's not like what you want, only desire, right? So what you want. So if you can go backwards in a beautiful way, my dear friends. And the other thing what he is mentioning is the four things, gunalu, nature. So he is mentioning about four gunas. Tamoguna, Rajoguna, Satvaguna, Nirguna. Right? Again, all these things same, right? Tamoguna means lazy, not taking care of oneself, and being procrastinating in everything. And Rajoguna, like, little, not lazy, but aggressive. And Satvaguna means very simple and very sattvic from the nature, like very gentle. And Nirguna means there is no guna, like, neither soft nor, so they are out of it all, and they are out of all these gunas. So they are always in that higher consciousness. And from Gita Shloka also, he divided into four things. So one is Arthudu, Ardharthi, Jignasuhu, Gnani. So I do not know the meaning of these three things, but Gnani is whoever got the enlightenment. And also he mentioned about yoga. Yogas are 4 types of yogas. Yogas are 4 types. One is Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Gnana Yoga, Dhyana Yoga. So when we are in the first stage, we are only worshipping that, God is separate, I am separate. So I'm worshipping God. And then next is Karma Yoga. And then he comes to know that there is a law of karma, and whatever I do to others, and I will be getting the same thing. Then they will do the right karmas. And then Jnana Yoga. So doing the karmas, they are not lazy anymore. They are trying to take some responsibilities, and there comes the Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga, what happens? They start accumulating the knowledge. Who am I? Why I'm here? What is the purpose of life? Why people are dying? Where they are going? So all these things will come in Jnana Yoga, the question part, why it is happening, right? So and then comes the Dhyana Yoga. So when you are practicing meditation, you are in Dhyana Yoga. So and then next also he explained about the insect and the life cycle of insect. One is the anda dasha, larva dasha, pupa dasha, sitakoka chilaka dasha. What he's saying is, like, first it comes from the small egg, and then it will turn into larva, and then caterpillar, and then the butterfly, right? The stages, because when caterpillar was there, it does not know that it is going to bloom into butterfly, beautiful butterfly. That's why even when we see our life, right, doesn't matter how miserable we are, doesn't matter how miserable our life is, whether you are a good person, you are not a good person, you are a fearful person, you did a lot of bad karma, whatever you do, but our journey is always going in a progressive way, my dear friends. We are all going to become butterflies only, because end is that. So never ever fear. Anybody can become yogi. And Himalaya, one of the greatest book is to read Himalaya, Swami Rama's book, Himalayan Master's book. In that book, Rama says that anybody can become a yogi with the practice, with the intention, with the wanting. So it's a beautiful book to read. And then only 2 things are there. Another thing is Vargam. Varnam means caste. He divided into 4 again. In that Shudra, Vaishya, Kshatriya, Brahmana. So I'll not go over this, but Brahmana means, like the other day we learned, right? It's not you born to Brahmin family, but you are doing the Brahman action. So whoever contains that knowledge, right? The third eye knowledge, the Ihaloka, Paraloka knowledge, and knowledge of self is called Brahmana. And also he compared the 4 things with Ramayana, the great Ramayana. So 4 characters are Kumbhakarna, Ravana, Vibhishana, Sri Rama. So Kumbhakarna is always like eating and sleeping. Ravana is like, trying to grab everything, like, need and greed and all these things, right? I want to win, I want to have everything. So Vibhishana is like, and that like normal state. And Sri Rama means like enlightened being, just like Buddha, Krishna, Jesus. So this is what Patriji mentioned here. So we always go into the progression mode, my dear friends, and one must have the strong will, and the most important thing to progress in our life is seriousness and sincerity. So when you seek anything with seriousness and sincerity from the transparent heart, you will be receiving any experience. Like if you want to talk to masters, if you want to find solution to problem, or third eye vision, or astral travel, or whatever you want to have, you will receive. But whenever we must wish for the highest enlightenment, my dear friends, because now we have so much energy, we know where to spend our energy, right? So whenever you are a wish, in the beginning, when you are practicing meditation, you will manifest for your job, you manifest for your house, for car, for things like that, right? But those are all after you are done with the experiment. You will realize that, wow, I can create whatever I want. And then slowly your mind will shift, and you try to create best things for yourself and the community, where everybody is getting benefit out of it, right? So that is how we must use our energies, my dear friends. So thank you.